Hello, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. I heard somewhere that you're supposed to try to make the intro a little bit like the thumbnail, so here you go. I am going to keep this outfit because we're going to be using a lot of bleach, but basically I had an explosion, what they would call a hero video where I did a house tour, and a lot of people were like, oh my gosh girl, what the heck, especially the bathroom. So I am going to take you along for our whole little mini renovation project, which took like 3 weeks. So obviously that 3-week process didn't really start right here. So we're about to go back, but stick around because we will be coming back around here for the bathroom portion. So let's go back to the beginning. Hey you, I just got off work. Everyone seemed to really enjoy the tour of the house, and I got some recommendations about different renovation options that we can do to make it a little more comfortable. So I think that's what we're going to try to do today. But like I said, I just got off work and I wanted to show you kind of the sort of vibe I come home to a lot of Sundays. So I think I'm going to flip the camera around, and basically my roommates had a really good time last night. I'm used to coming home to something more or less like this most Saturdays and Sundays. The front porch is usually a little bit messy too. Sometimes if I'm really frustrated about it, I'll clean it up, but usually they'll wake up like an hour or two after I go to bed, and by the time I wake up in the afternoon, it's cleaned up, so I don't stress too much about it. But like I said, let me go ahead and tell you about some of the renovations we're doing. So I'm going to try to pan down some. You can see this beautiful paint bucket. So we're going to try to do a little bit of painting, possibly more my roommates than me. I'm hoping maybe some of this stuff will happen as I'm sleeping because we're trying to accomplish a lot today, but I also need a little bit of rest. But the way we got this paint bucket is actually a cool story because we'll call him Juan. Obviously his name is not actually Juan. I use fake names for literally everyone but myself unless they give permission. Anyways, there's this guy named Juan that apparently owes money to one of my roommates, and he doesn't really have a lot of money, so what he did was he gave us a paint bucket and we're going to use that to try to paint a little bit. My roommate just went into his room, and that made me remember we talked a little bit about the laundry room and how it's actually separate from the rest of the house. We used to keep our lawnmower in there, and now the lawnmower lives in his room, just kind of in the middle, kind of awkwardly, and that's part of the renovations we want to do. So let me see, I'm going to try to make us a list real quick of what we want to accomplish today. We're wanting to get some painting done with this paint we have. Maybe get a little bit of blue for the cabinets too, and some kills for the bathroom. A lot of people were pretty concerned about the bathroom. And then I wanted to put locks on the bathroom and the door outside. And besides that, just kind of, you know, a little bit of tidying up. Oh, and let me see right here. These tiles that I showed you guys, we're going to try to replace them. And we're going to message the landlady. We'll be saving all our receipts and see if we can get a discount on rent for our little renovations. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a nap, and we'll see what we can get done the second half of the day. Good night. All right, it's about like 3:30, and I'm up and dressed, and we're going to go shopping and see what we can accomplish today. Also, I wanted to show you real quick, my roommates do clean. So you remember that table from earlier? Just have to have a little faith. All right, let's go shopping. We're probably not going to have a lot of time to cook today, so we're out here by a taco truck, and it is so hot. It's 97 degrees. I was in Maine last summer, so I forgot how hot the summers get down here in the south, but it's going to be okay. And this is the beautiful tacos and quesadillas. Of course, these aren't all mine, and my crazy roommate decided to get soup in 97-degree weather. I'll never understand, but hope he enjoys it. All right, here we are outside the depot. Let's go. And here's what we're going to use to add locks to the doors, $9.47 each. Actually, we found a bolt lock that's way cheaper for the bathroom, so we're just going to get that and then still the door handle for the laundry room. Yay, saving! Okay, so we're going to try out this paint color. They have a fun little testing wall over here. Let's see.
Much.
I'm going to try a darker color just to see. Okay, so this is our darker color. Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going with the brighter one. Okay, so I just realized I was actually supposed to shake this first. This is the actual color, so I'm going to just see how it compares to the bright color. Let's say. I don't know. I still kind of like the bright color better. I think we're gonna go with the bright color. Okay, here's our little Home Depot haul. So you know the paint, stuff for the sheetrock, some plastic for while we're painting, some masks for painting, and then we've got oh, we don't actually have a fire extinguisher, so I got us a fire extinguisher, or actually two, because there was some sale going on. I think they're 30 bucks for two. And then you know the locks. All right, let's check out. Oh my gosh, and I almost forgot the kills, so we're gonna get this figured out real quick. So we're gonna get the small container, and hopefully it's okay, because the thing is we actually have a lot of like regular white paint, so we'll just mix this in with the white paint and hopefully it still has the same effect. We'll see, because this is really expensive and probably a little bit more than we need. We've also got some things to get from Walmart, so let's go. Alright, so it's time to get some things for the Swiffer. We always just get off-brand, especially because our Swiffer is kind of broken, so we can't even load this in. We've just sprayed on the floor, so we're going to get some of this great value for like $4.98. And then we're also going to get the discount mopping pads, which are $11.44 before tax. We need some garbage bags. We'll be going for these because they help keep pests away when we've got a mint scent going on. 4-pack of paper towels. Usually we go for the 2-pack, but I have a feeling we'll be using more today with everything we're doing, so let's go. I already have some bleach at home, but I think we're gonna need more, and I want to make sure some is left over. So we'll be getting this low splash bleach from Great Value. Oh my gosh, and we're gonna spoil ourselves with this beautiful Evo. We're just gonna get the little starter pack and see how it goes. And we are going to load up on these Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, probably like 20 plus. Foaming cleaner does make a huge difference, so we are going to get that too. And this is just an interesting little cultural note about how different Walmarts have different things available. We actually have a very high Latino population here, so you'll see things like tortilla warmers and just little accents like that. Okay, yeah, I think it's just gonna be an insane line at Walmart today, but we'll get done what we can get done. Okay, so we got home. We're already losing a little bit of light because there's a storm, so we're gonna change this out. I'm gonna go change and clean the kitchen so we can get started painting. All right. Okay, so I'm changed and the kitchen's mostly cleaned, but my roommate just keeps putting graffiti on everything and I'm just covering it up, and it smells like so strong. I did not realize how strong paint smelled. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get the whole kitchen painted tonight or not, but we'll see. And my roommate, who is going to fix this little piece by the light switches, just got here, so hopefully we can do that tonight. Okay, so we've got team of roommates over here painting, and we're gonna go get everybody hamburgers, and there was some tape and a couple of other things we still needed, so we're gonna go do that real quick and we'll be back. Okay, I think we're all done with shopping for tonight. We're going to go get some food. If you can see, the moon is incredible tonight. I hope you're enjoying it too. Okay, we just got home and we're trying to get the walls clean, and we have the kitchen painted. We're trying to keep the doors. We'll probably open this door for a little bit more ventilation. And yeah, we also brought some dinner, so we're gonna have dinner now.
Cacho, ¿no quieres limonada?
Alright, that's probably about what we're going to accomplish tonight, but you know, I'm proud of what we did get done. We got a lot of shopping done too, and my roommates are going to keep working on things as I go up to my hometown, because I'm going up there tonight to work my other job. Oh, and I wanted to show you real quick, we did get the Zebos hooked up. Here they are. So hopefully that will help out a little bit. And I'm gonna go edit a video now, hopefully get it out to you guys tonight, and you'll be seeing this one, you know, whenever we get the renovations done. And I'm excited to continue sharing how it goes. Oh, and my roommate is going to put the lock on the bathroom tonight. I will clip over to that once he has it done. Alrighty. So I think we messed up by trying to save a couple bucks, because our door isn't really built for us to put this in like this, so we're probably gonna have to get a different thing tomorrow. Oopsies. Okay, actually they found a way to make it work, so we're going to like kind of fix up this little part here, and then we'll actually have a lock on the bathroom tomorrow. Yay! Okay, and it was not lost on me that the door's a little dirty, so we went ahead and cleaned up before we put hardware on it. Oh my gosh, here's our beautiful lock all complete. Now we have a more secure bathroom door, and hopefully we'll be able to clean this space up a little bit. I will share that with you when we get to that. Okay, so we have the everything kind of covered up and ready to get painted. I'm actually about to go to work. My roommates are out there getting the paint gun ready, so I'm gonna see how it looks when I come home. And don't worry, I am planning to help with the painting. We're gonna hopefully be painting the bathroom on Saturday, but for now I'm going to work and they're gonna get to work here. All right, goodbye about to be painted house. See you tomorrow. So I just got home from work and the guys were definitely working pretty hard last night. Let me show you. So I don't know how clear you can tell in the light. I wish I had taken a video before, but you know, you saw how it was just a minute ago. And now it's just this beautiful, brand new white, nice and painted over. All the way into the hallway, nice and painted. The floors are a little bit messy right now, but we can clean that. It feels and looks so much fresher. It's amazing what a little bit of paint can do, huh? Look, you can literally tell the difference here on the ceiling where the old paint begins. This is the kitchen. It's pretty rough. It still needs the TLC, but we have already made so much progress and I am already so happy. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, it is time for bed for me. I just wanted to show you that little update. I wish I could be helping more. I honestly feel a little guilty, but one thing that helped me feel like I was contributing is so I'm planning to post this cooking video this weekend that I'm filming, and then you'll see the renovation sometime later. But basically I made some jambalaya that I totally felt like was a fail. But one of my roommates called me this morning to just check up on me and ask what I thought about the paint job. And he said, by the way, we found your chicken and rice that you had made, and we had some and we really liked it. And I was like, they liked my jambalaya that felt like a fail. So I'm glad that I was able to contribute some delicious food for them. And I hope that this weekend I can contribute a little bit more to the labor part. Alrighty, well, good night for now. Alright, it's Sunday morning and I just got home and I'm so tired. So I'm gonna take a nap and then we're gonna see what we can do today. Hey, I'm waiting for a roommate to get back so we can cook and then get to filming and getting some things done. But I wanted to show you something real quick first. So let me see. We'll adjust the camera here. 1 second. So basically, this is my Mr. Clean sponge, which is like kind of moist, you know. And literally, I got a lot of comments saying that a lot of this is like old stains and everything. You guys are so right. I'm trying to get as much as I can cleaned off before we put the new paint over, but I think a lot of this is really just a question of new paint job. It's already like 5:30 p.m. by the way. Night shift life makes it so hard to be productive. Oh my gosh. We went out and we got a little bit of caulking because I have a roommate who knows how to do that for the bathroom. And yeah, basically long story short, by the time I took a nap, got up and we went out and did things, we're just now getting home. And then we realized we didn't have any eggs, so that's what my roommate's out doing while I try to get things ready a little bit. So we'll be talking to each other again soon here in a second. Alright, so welcome back. We're back in the bathroom again and I'm putting on some gloves because we're working with bleach and I don't want to kill my hands like I did the first time when I cleaned up the ceiling. And also I don't want to get splinters because we're about to come over here and take down this plywood. We've got an alternative setup that we're going to do with this window here, but I've got to figure out how to take it down. Let me see. I think I'm gonna have to do some movie magic here. Okay. Okay, so my roommate told me he just figured out that we need to do it, oh, kind of like this. Oh, I think it's going. Hopefully it doesn't follow me. Let's see. Okay, okay. Beautiful window, yay! Okay, so if there was a little cut there, it's because my cameraman appeared right here, and so we had to change the angles a little bit. But anyways, we got it down. Here's the beautiful window, and we'll be revamping that here soon, cleaning up a little bit of this mess, if you can see it back here. But for right now, we are going to just do some cleaning of the walls, and also right in here, and then we'll get to painting. So we've been cleaning this up a little bit here by the window, but unfortunately it looks like some of the wood is just totally rotten. We'll probably still paint around here, but there's only so much we can fix with what we have right now. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get the big chunks out of the bathroom, or the bathtub, the ones that fell whenever we were taking down that plywood. And you can see this tub is a bit of a mess, needs that TLC, and I brought some TLC. So now that I got most of the big chunks, we're gonna take Magic TLC right here. It's that foaming cleanser. I've got two different kinds because this is almost empty, so then I got the cheap foaming. But really the important thing is the foaming, so you can get it all away. So we're literally just gonna attack this thing, and then it can sit as we start to clean the walls. Alright, so after I started spraying all those chemicals, I found this up here. It's actually a special little bar of soap that I got back when I was in the jungle down in Peru. It's supposed to kind of like help cleanse bad vibes. Just a little memory, right? Here we go, beautiful magic cleaning sponges. We'll put like 3 of these or 4 of these out for right now. And we're literally gonna mix bleach and water. They're ready! Alright, my roommate's gonna help me clean the walls now. Alright, so it's already starting to get pretty chemically in here. I didn't expect to pull these out until we started painting, but we'll just go ahead and do it now to be on the safe side. Oh. Here we go, I'll see. Right, Ismail? Okay, let's go. Alright, so here is the beautiful kills. Now obviously this is a very small little can, and I don't actually think it's going to make it to the whole bathroom. So we're going to focus on making sure that it gets to like the shower area and things like that. And then we have some other paint that we can put in the rest of the bathroom just to make it look a little nicer. Alrighty, here is our beautiful paint. Let's get started over there. Gracias, señor pintora. Pintora, ¿podría decir alguien quién hace pintora o solamente es lo que hace?
Pintor.
Ah, pintor es la persona.
No, pintura es eso. El que pinta es pintor.
Ah, ya veo. Oh my gosh. I have marks They remind me of when I worked the you-know-what units back in 2020. They'll go away though. That's my roommate who is about to put the grout down for the bathroom. He just came in. And I think he's making fun of my English. But anyways, we actually managed to get all the kills for like a whole pass on the bathroom. We're probably gonna need to put another coat down with the regular paint, but at least we have that thing covered in some kills. And it got on my hands too, so I'm gonna go wash this off while it's still not too dry on me, and then we're gonna go do the grout. Okay, so no lie, the bathroom looks a little bit like a disaster zone right now, but the fresh paint already looks nice and it's only one go so far, so that's great. We're gonna try to clean this up a little bit before my roommate goes to bed and make it a little more homey. The guys are finishing up in the bathroom and I have this. It literally kind of looks like a dog treat to me, but it's actually a really nice snack that we get at the Mexican grocery store. It's made out of like coconut and brown sugar. Let me see if I can get it open a little bit. It's always really hard to open up. Here we go. Look. It's delicious. But yeah, honestly, this is probably about what we're gonna accomplish tonight. There is one thing we're gonna go do when the paint is dry though. I'm gonna go show you. All right, so hi again. I have a shirt on now because it got cold. But we have the bathroom beautifully painted now. We do still need to do another coat, but we're gonna have to wait until another day for that. And because I would like to take a shower in between now and that day, and you can see about where this window is. For the guys, it's okay. But for me, I need a little bit of cover here. So we thought it would look a lot nicer instead of the plywood to have basically a shower curtain. We got a nice dark one. The only thing is, it's really long. So what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna find the side with the inserts up here, and then we're literally gonna cut it to where it fits this window. So we'll do that real quick and I'll show you the results. All right, let's cut. So what I'm thinking is we're probably gonna cut, the window itself is about right here. So maybe to about here, because I don't want it to be getting all soggy and wet and gross all the time. So, all right, look at that, all nice and short and covered. Now we're gonna put on the main curtain. There we go. Well, I am going to rinse out this bathtub real quick, and then I'm going to get to some video editing. This is the end of our renovations for today, but we still got some more to come, so stick around. Good night for now. All right, so we really thought that we were safe with acetone, and we tried other tricks tonight, like, we cut the bristles even, but at the end of the day, they're all stuck together. The paint is dried onto them and it's leaving streaks here. So because it's already late and a lot of the places we would get the brushes from are going to be closing or already closed, we'll just have to push this out to a next week project, and I'll see you then. Alrighty, now it's Wednesday night. We have new brushes, so we get to do our last little chapter of painting the kitchen. You might notice there's little dots on the cabinets now. I will disconnect the camera here in a second and show you my roommate actually painted a bunch of little pretty flowers. Here we go. These are our little flowers. She used stencil, and I think here she was just like literally patting the brush. This one she did like a full flower. I think it's really cute. I like it. Nice little personal touch. All right, so you can't really see it here, but the ceiling is pretty dirty, so I'm gonna be up here cleaning the ceiling while my roommate starts painting the walls we have between the cabinets. Now we're gonna paint. Alrighty, well we've got everything pretty much painted besides this little spot over here because that's spray paint and it is late at night to be opening the doors up for ventilation. So we'll do that possibly tomorrow, do a couple of little finishing touches, and then I'm looking forward to giving you a little renovation tour this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, you remember this? Now we're gonna do some renovations. Here is my little friend. This is Timido. I had to look at his tail because him and his brother look so similar. But Timido is a little more gray. Anyways, he's gonna go down and do his little kitty things. And we are going to do a renovations tour. Alrighty. So coming in, you can see a lot of things are still the same. We do have the new paint job over here though. And then we'll keep on going and you can see all the lovely things we did with the kitchen over here. So here's our beautiful blue kitchen. We have been cooking, sorry about that. Anyways, we've got these beautiful flower details on the wall. Let me see if I can turn you a light on real quick. There we go. And we also have the ceiling painted with just one coat of paint for right now, but that's okay. And out here, I'm just gonna show you, let me see. So out here is where we put the plywood for the bathroom that we took out. And that was supposed to have a lock on it. But we are still trying to figure out the key situation. We do have a new doorknob on it though. Alright, now for the final touch and the biggest deal I feel like of all the renovations, we'll be heading to the bathroom. You can continue to see the nice little paint job that we did as we head on over. I'll turn the light on so you can really appreciate it. We didn't really do anything to the bedrooms and you kind of already know the gist of that, so no need to repeat. But here we go, my little friend is following with us this time. Alrighty, and here is the bathroom. So you can see up here, we've got everything nice and painted, and there's still paint on the floor actually. And then really besides that, we pretty much just took down the plywood and put up this curtain so it looks a little nicer. And yeah, that's pretty much our tour. Thank you so much for coming along. Thanks so much for coming along for this tour. I'm proud of us. I mean, it was like a whole little 3-week process between multiple people. And yes, of course, there's so much more we could have done. And some things even got left out, like the floor to the kitchen. But I'm going to be totally honest, we've been having a little bit of roommate drama lately. And so we did what we could do. But at the end of the day, the house is just a little bit nicer now. And when I messaged the landlady, because I know some of you expressed concern that she's going to like up the rent or out us, she did not. She was pretty approving, although we ultimately didn't really get a discount on the rent either. She was just basically like, oh, you know, they knew it needed to be painted, so they decided to paint it. And I was just like, you know what, it's okay. For me, it's very inexpensive, accessible rent. And I'm just happy to make the house a little bit more of a home for whoever comes after me. I'm actually leaving here so soon, like literally, this is going on my last week down here in Alabama, and it feels so weird. It feels like home here. I've really enjoyed my roommates. Actually, I just switched positions because they're out sitting outside enjoying the end of summer weather, or really down here in the south I think we've still got about another month of summer. Anyways, one of my roommates gave me this orange, which was so sweet. I'm about to go enjoy it. I am closing this Alabama chapter. Well, not quite yet, but this is kind of the beginning of the close of the chapter. But I have so much more to share with you, and I'm excited to take you along for the next little bit of my adventure. I'm going to do one more little shopping vlog for you guys down here in Alabama. And I'm probably going to do a little moving vlog, probably do some packing vlogs, and then we're going international. Oh my gosh. So stick around. We've got one more little week of Alabama adventures to do, and then we're going to Iceland. Oh my gosh, plus a couple of bonus countries. Make sure you hit that bell so that you can keep up with all my craziness, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye. Alrighty, so we're in the backyard, and I actually have a little bonus tour for you. One of my roommates recently moved to one of the buildings back this way in the top floor, and he said we can go take a look. Let's go. Yeah, so it's right back that way past the trees where those guys are doing something with a pickaxe. So right around through these trees, they're showing me how to get up to the door to get in. Hey there, Editing Olivia. I just want to make a quick note that I acknowledge that these are not what would be considered acceptable living standards in the United States. There is no running water, there's no electricity, and that's part of the bare minimum here for our housing. And I know that my roommate is aware of that too. I know him personally, and I'm not going to get too much into like his personal life and put it out there on the internet, but I'm just going to say that as someone who knows him, as he was one of my former roommates, when I did come in and see this, it kind of made sense. All these reactions you're seeing of me trying to, kind of keep a positive, almost like I'm a realtor, giving a little tour, that's all real time. I had not seen this house. I did not know what was going, or this apartment dwelling. I didn't know what was going on with it until they walked me in this moment. So if you could just keep that in mind, and I do ask everybody to continue watching with a little bit of an eye of compassion, because at the end of the day, he did invite me in here and said, hey, I would love you to see this and film it and everything. And that's one of the reasons I decided to keep it in. That, and I am about keeping it real. I mean, the reality is this is actually how some of my patients live. This is how some people in our society live, and I feel honored that he had enough trust that he expected me to approach it with some degree of respect, So let's go on to the tour. Alright, so this is where it starts. There is a little lock on here for some security, and a little screen door for the bugs. We come right in. And this is going to be his apartment. So you can see it's a little upstairs joint. So yes, we have this beautiful air conditioning, which is always a great thing down here in Alabama. And then if you look around, you can see we could probably use a paint job here. And then up here we have the fan. I think the fan needs replaced. I haven't really seen it like that. It looks like maybe it's a little sad from all the moisture. But let's keep going. I'm actually exploring this for the first time too. So looks like this is going to be the kitchen. For right now, there's just, a little hot pot, and he's been doing takeout. But you've got quite a bit of cabinet space, which, like we talked about in the last video, is always wealth. Cabinet space is wealth. We've got lots of beautiful windows looking outside, and a nice little classic, almost like a chandelier style lighting here. There's 2 light bulbs, but I'm sure he can find another one. And then we'll keep on going over this way. I think this might be kind of a studio sort of thing. Like this could be your living room back this way. And then you have the dining room over here and the kitchen. And you can just, you know, cook your food and go right up to the dining room. And then we'll keep on going. And this is either a bonus room or a bedroom. Let's keep going and see. Well, okay, yes. So this would be, it's almost like a little studio apartment. This is the bedroom for right now. This is his bed, is a couch. And then if we keep going over this way, we can see the bathroom. So the bathroom is kind of more for a man right now. There's not really a functioning toilet, but they also don't have water up here yet. So, but we have some cabinets in here. There we go. There's even a little space here to put like your medicine and toothpaste and everything. Alrighty, so as you can see from this little tour, this apartment is still almost kind of in construction. It's not really officially a livable apartment since it doesn't have water. I think there might be lights, let's see. There's also not electricity, so not really a livable apartment. It is only a roof over your head, and I'm not sure how he's using the hot pad. ¿Sabes cómo él está cocinando? Pero no hay electricidad. Alrighty, so like I was just asking my roommate, I wasn't sure, my roommate and my cameraman, give a shout out to Ishmael down below, tell him gracias again because he is an awesome cameraman. Anyways, there's actually not electricity in this apartment right now, so the way he's using this hot pad is an extension cord that goes to down below. So yeah, this is a work in process. I feel like you could almost call this living in between homes, but they are working on making it a little bit more livable for him, and I think he might actually be working somewhere else most of the week, so this is literally a crash pad, and hopefully they'll have some light and water for him soon. All right, it is getting dark. Thank you for coming along for this bonus tour. We're now going to shoot the regular renovations tour that you'll be watching at the end of the video before the credits. Alrighty, so here's your crown for sticking around to the very end. Thank you so much, Internet Bestie. We'll be seeing each other again for so many more adventures. We're about to be making a location change because I am moving. This is my last week here down in Alabama, so make sure you stick around. Leave me likes and comments, all the things. And yes, have a beautiful whatever day or night you are watching this, and hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.